Two coins, trillions of dollars. And most people can't tell you the real difference. Bitcoin and Ethereum. You've heard both names, but do you know what makes them different? Today, we're breaking it down in plain English. No jargon, no confusion, just the real story. By the end of this video, you'll understand exactly what each one does and why it matters. Let's start at the very beginning, back when none of this even existed. It's 2008. The world is in a financial crisis. Banks are collapsing. Trust is broken. People are angry. They watched banks make risky bets, then get bailed out with public money. In the middle of this chaos, a mystery person named Satoshi Nakamoto had an idea. What if money didn't need a bank at all? What if people could send money directly to each other? No middleman, no single company controlling it, just code, running on computers worldwide. That idea became Bitcoin, the first ever cryptocurrency. Bitcoin's mission was simple: be digital money that no government or bank can shut down. Think of it like digital gold, a store of value, something scarce and hard to fake. In fact, there will only ever be 21 million Bitcoins. Ever. That's it. No more can be made. That fixed supply is a huge part of why people compare it to gold. So Bitcoin's job is simple: be money, store value, move value. That's it. It does one thing, and it tries to do it really, really well. Fast forward to 2013. A teenage programmer named Vitalik Buterin was using Bitcoin. He loved the idea, but he thought Bitcoin's technology could do so much more. Vitalik imagined a network that wasn't just for money, but for building anything. Apps, games, contracts, entire businesses all running on the blockchain. In 2015, that idea became real. It was called Ethereum. Ethereum wasn't trying to replace Bitcoin. It was trying to do something totally different. Think of Bitcoin as digital cash. Now think of Ethereum as a digital computer, a computer that never turns off, and that nobody can control alone. On this computer, developers can build apps that run exactly as programmed. No company can shut them down. No single person can change the rules halfway through. This is where the term smart contracts comes in. A smart contract is just code that runs automatically when certain conditions are met. Imagine a vending machine. You put in money, you get a snack. No cashier needed. Smart contracts work the same way, but for things like loans, insurance, or trading. This one idea opened the door to thousands of new possibilities. So now you might be thinking, okay, they're both crypto, but how are they really different? Let's use an analogy. Imagine a city. Bitcoin is like the city's vault. It stores value. It's secure. It's simple by design. Ethereum is like the city itself. Roads, shops, offices, all built on top of it. One protects your wealth. The other lets you build an entire economy. Both are useful. They just solve different problems. Let's break down the real differences, one by one. First difference, purpose. Bitcoin was built to be money, a way to store and send value without a bank. Ethereum was built to be a platform, a place where developers build other things. You don't build apps on Bitcoin. You don't store value on Ethereum in quite the same way. They're tools designed for different jobs, like a hammer and a toolbox. Second difference, supply. Bitcoin has a hard cap. Only 21 million will ever exist. This makes it scarce, like gold. Ethereum doesn't have a fixed cap in the same way. New coins can be created over time. However, Ethereum also burns some coins with every transaction, which can reduce supply too. So Bitcoin's scarcity is fixed and predictable. Ethereum's supply is more flexible. Third difference, how transactions get approved. Both networks use something called a blockchain, a shared list of transactions, but they confirm those transactions in different ways. Bitcoin uses a system called proof of work. Powerful computers solve puzzles to confirm blocks. This uses a lot of electricity, but it's considered very secure and battle-tested. Ethereum used to work the same way, but in 2022 it made a huge shift. It switched to proof of stake. Instead of computing power, people stake their coins. Staking means locking up coins to help secure the network and earning rewards for it. This change cut Ethereum's energy use by over 99% almost overnight. Fourth difference, speed and cost. Bitcoin transactions are usually slower. They can take minutes, sometimes longer. Ethereum transactions are generally faster, though fees can rise when the network is busy. Neither one is perfect. Both are still working on becoming faster and cheaper. Fifth difference, real-world use. Bitcoin is mostly used to hold value or send payments. Simple and focused. Ethereum powers a whole world of apps. Trading platforms, games, digital art, and more. Ever heard of NFTs? Most of them live on Ethereum's network. Ever heard of DeFi or decentralized finance? That's mostly built on Ethereum too. So while Bitcoin is like a savings account, Ethereum is like an entire marketplace. So which one is better, Bitcoin or Ethereum? Honestly, that's the wrong question. It's like asking if gold is better than a smartphone. They're not really competing. They're built for completely different purposes. Bitcoin aims to be a reliable store of value, something simple and hard to break. Ethereum aims to be the foundation for a new kind of internet, built on blockchains. Some people hold both, because they serve different roles in a portfolio. Understanding the difference helps you make sense of the news, and of your own choices. Zoom out for a second. 15 years ago, none of this existed. Now, these two networks together are worth more than most countries' entire economies. That's not hype. That's just where things stand today. Whether you love crypto or you're skeptical, it's reshaping how people think about money. And now, you understand the difference between its two biggest players. Let's recap it simply. Bitcoin, digital gold, a store of value with a fixed supply. Ethereum, a digital world, a platform for building apps, contracts, and new ideas. Same industry, same technology roots, completely different missions. Now you know the real difference, not just the headlines. Quick note before you go. This video is for education only, not financial advice. Crypto markets are highly volatile and can involve significant risk of loss. Always do your own research and consider speaking with a licensed financial advisor. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.